Sports. It's in the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're watching the Snowhawks, Offensive Player of the Year. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Snowhawks and the Giants, and it's
we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from San Antonio. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, it's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is. But to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to throw. This is caught. Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Snowhawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Fowler. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Fowler. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now the first carry here for the running back. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. When you look at this defense, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
To about the 48-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Over the middle, complete. That's Fowler. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, San Antonio in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Delivering again to Gordon, and he's got him again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Snowhawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patterson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Another completion right back to Patterson. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Off-play action. Fowler. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff up the middle. Cherry. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll set up to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he's got it complete to Fowler. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with an amazing diving catch. And the Snowhawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he comes back with one complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Operating from the gun, Fowler. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. On third down, they're going to run for it here. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Incomplete into the hands of Fowler. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll look to throw here on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back to throw now on first down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Back to throw again. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. An 11-yard loss on the play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle. And it's the Seahawks who have the lead in that one. The Seahawks locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we'll take a trip east to check on the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. The Packers pick up just their second victory of the year in 10 tries. It's been a struggle from the start. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. The Bengals continue their winning ways as they run their mark to 6-3 with the victory. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Snowhawks offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. He's already made his presence felt in this one with his previous touchdown grab, and that's been the story of his season thus far as you take a look at the NFL's current leaders in touchdown receptions. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got this one complete to Fountain. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. On first down, Cherry. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second and 9 now. Going up top. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a check. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
It's second and 8 at the 9-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Holding offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Snowhawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Breaks through the contact. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake. Fowler. This one left side, caught by Patterson. Had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll come up now, third and 9. Back to throw. Fowler. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking to throw. Over the middle this time to Fowler. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in San Antonio. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. He'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Snowhawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And New York set to take the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Giants on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Fowler. Now they go screen. It's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Cherry. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Up the middle they go. Cherry. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Cherry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Up the middle they go. Cherry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. That's the gain of 10.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the Giants ready to come out now. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. This 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Fowler. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Fowler. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys.